They say beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. But I agree to disagree because beauty is beyond everything that you see. The perception of beauty is in fact not limited to the eyes of the beholder. It's an idea of society, an idea imprinted within our minds, this idea that unfortunately has not remained the same, and sometimes it's rather disappointing. It's hard to believe that once upon a time women were celebrated for their natural God-given body. From the body types to hair and makeup, you may be surprised to see how the definition of beauty has changed ever so drastically. For once upon a time it was voluptuous women who were beautiful. It was pale, plump, and full-figured women that were the epitome of beauty. Then came the 20s and an era where ideas suddenly changed, for voluptuous was out the window and slender was in, and the 30s was when beauty became more feminine, more toned, more fair, more thin, and these perceptions continued to change again and again till we were bombarded with more and more images of unattainable ideas of perfection than any other generation in history. Now don't get me wrong, the problem isn't in trying to look good, because understandably some look good to feel good and feel good to do good, but the problem lies in the very idea that we are conditioned daily as to what we should perceive as beauty, because this very idea is what triggers insecurity. Change this, fix that, and maybe I'll become a little prettier, maybe this will get rid of the insecurity, maybe make life a little easier. Too busy blindly trying to fit a criteria that relies on others to dictate its meaning, when will we understand that this in itself is demeaning? Beauty is not defined by the size of your jeans or the definition of your face. Why do we fall short to understand that it's not all about the beauty race? Then suddenly feeling like you're not pretty enough equals feeling like you're not worthy enough. Surely we're living in a bluff and just making it tougher and tougher on ourselves. So for those that feel the need to change in order to fit this ever-changing and unstable criteria of beautiful, don't. Quit seeing yourself through society's eyes and changing yourself to fit the right size, and instead, change your attitude. Learn to embrace the ways of gratitude and love your inner self. For surely something as temporary as looks will inevitably fade, so why not make an exchange of this perception of beauty with something that's within range? There's the frame that holds your diploma, or a mind so unique that makes you distinct, or ideas that are just waiting to be splattered in ink. So maybe it's time we give it a think and redefine the very meaning of what makes you worthy. It's like the be you in beautiful has been veiled with a facade, because last time I checked, beauty was imperfection. It was the battle scars on your arms that paint your victory. The most beautiful people are the ones who are unapologetically themselves. And the best part of beauty is that it comes in all shapes and sizes. It's that which no picture or words can express, so why not be thankful for all that you possess, and rather than questioning yourself, embrace yourself. Don't let this flawed idea of beauty become an obsession to the point where it becomes an oppression. So in my view, beauty is not in the eyes of the beholder. It's in fact in the mind of its owner.